Hi friends, so we're just gonna do an entire face of e.l.f. It's been a minute, is what it is. I got these new like oversized little clips at from Amazon. I'll link them below. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of do this like very get ready with me style, because we're gonna do an entire face of just this brand, and it is what it is. And some of these, a lot of these are gonna be first impressions, so there's no way to like really truly fast track this. So we're just in for a long get ready with me kind of deal. So first thing, we're gonna take the Power Grip primer. I had basically like, they came out with like a limited edition line of this. It was like called the Jelly Pop collection, and I've had that and I've been using it for a while, and it's very similar. This is just like a permanent version of that. This is a dupe for the Milk Makeup Primer, which I loved, and I would use it on clients, but now I literally use the e.l.f. one, and the mini size came free. I really want to get the niacinamide one that has the skincare. And then I'm going to take, I don't know where my sponge is, but the putty primer, tried and true as well. And I'm just gonna kind of put this, I'm gonna like push this in more. Like the other one I just kind of did, but this one I want to like really work it in to that zone. And then same thing up here. Basically wherever I kind of feel like I need to fill anything in. So we are primed and ready. So the next thing I'm gonna take, and I'm scared because this, okay, so it's not as bad when it's blended out. It's still definitely, this shade is like dark for me for the winter, but like it shears out pretty well and it gives you like a really nice glow. And like, I mean, we could just do concealer from here and like things like that and probably be good. I have a foundation to try. This is called Alabaster. I'm gonna do a small section because if this doesn't work, I do have this Camo CC cream, which part of me is tempted to use this with this filter, this Halo Glow stuff underneath, because this did not do my skin any favors. I'll be real honest with you. I wanted to get in on the hype and I couldn't make it work. So I'm gonna kind of play around with those. Okay, so I got the foundation figured out. I think a lot of the problem is I don't like wearing like full foundations anymore, and the fact that I mixed it with this, I just, whatever, don't like it. Tried it. I'm gonna give this at some point another go. I'm gonna self tan, so it's a lot better, but anyway, moving on. But this, nope, I don't understand. I still don't understand. I tried again, tried to give it a chance. So anyway, moving on. I'm gonna try and keep it as like to my normal routine as possible. This is pretty much the thing that's different, but I'm gonna use, I've already been using this, I love this, the putty bronzer. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Tutorials.
Hey, Arthur, here's a cool thing. Let's not start barking, please. Arthur, knock it off. Stop.
That's why I don't know if you guys can see, weird shit is happening on my nose. And that's why I don't like you. We're gonna keep going. And we're just gonna try our best. Remember, at this point, we can't put anything cream on our nose anymore. So, so I've never tried this now. It's the Putty Blush. So I'm pretty excited for it. It is a very bright shade. There was a different shade that I wanted, but it was sold out. So we just went with this. I figured we're getting close to like more spring, summer, and that is really pretty. So I really like that a lot. And by the way, I do have like a cream like base routine video already up on this channel, so you can check that out.
Because for the most part, I'm going to try and zippity through these moments.
So I really like that. I thought that was going to be like boom, but no. I'm going to keep you in my back pocket. I'm weird. Next is concealer. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer. Love this stuff. It is, I still use it pretty often, but I've like transitioned more to like not as full coverage for my routine. So I kind of just like put this in here and there now. Okay, so that just brightens it up enough, and I always do my blush first. Well, you know why. Anyway, like one of my neighbors is playing like, because it's so muffled, it sounds like, no, I opened the window. It's like polka music. Like, I feel like I'm at an Oktoberfest. I understand it's warm and us Midwesterners like go and lose our shit, but we're just gonna close that back up. Anyway, so now we've got the liquids and creams of our face done. So this is something I'm really excited to try too, is the Halo Glow Setting Powder. So I set my under eye with like more of like highlighters anyway. So this is right up my alley because I feel like you can't notice my fine lines if they kind of sparkle as much. Also, the intensity of the polka music has increased, so a little bit of that in there. And then I'm going to take, this is technically a foundation brush, but it like has this like kind of more dome tip to it, so that I can straight up like push this under my under eye where I want it. I don't think you guys are going to be able to tell much of a difference. Personally, I don't see like a super drastic difference, but I do like that. I like the consistency of that. Anyway, I'm gonna take this and kind of just, because I thought it was gonna end up like having like almost like a little bit of glitter to it, and it doesn't. If I end up looking like Edward Cullen later, I guess I'll know why. But so I'm just kind of taking that all over. Now I'm going to take, this is just a, it says primer infused blush. It's a bronzer. So I'm just gonna take that. Ooh, I like that shade. This is just like the perfect, like, it's not too cool, but it's not like fucking Jersey Shore in 2009 either. Anyway, you can kind of see it. I just basically brush the brow hairs up. I'm gonna let that, because it's wet obviously, so I'm gonna let that kind of chill for a minute. So I got this for free with my order, but I really like it. I have another one. This is their shadow sticks, and it's a lot like those Maybelline ones. Anyway, this one is a mint green, and I really like it. I used it for Easter last year. And then this is kind of like a taupey mauve-y. So I'm just gonna kind of use this as my base a little bit. It's a little deeper than I wanted, but I also, these are really good too. They are the cream shadows. So I like using those a lot. But this just kind of like, cream shadows help give your eyeshadow, like you use them as like a base. Like how we put primer on the face, we put cream shadows on the eyes as a nice little base. So yeah, see, it gives us a little something in color. So then what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take my little bite size, and I'm gonna take this little lighter shade, and this is a super fluffy brush. This is technically a concealer brush or setting for under your eye. Anyway, I'm gonna put that kind of all over to kind of tone down that shadow a little bit. Like, see how it kind of, but also then it helps even everything up top up too. I'm gonna hop back to brows real quick, and I'm going to just kind of fluff through. You want to kind of start and like pull up. I'm not perfect at brows. I do what I can. So, and I really like this brow pencil. So when I do the brow video, I'm gonna probably do like one brow that's like more drugstore and one that's more high end, but still like an affordable option. So basically I just kind of give it like a background and then I go through and I fluff again. So yeah. And my forehead's creasing. Every time I get mad at it, I'm just gonna do that. So anyway, back to our eyeshadow. I'm gonna use our blush because that way we can stay like on tone. So I'm gonna use the blush in a fluffy brush. And this I'm gonna focus more as like a nice like crease transition shade. So if it's a powder, you can put it on your eyes. That's my rule. I really like using my blushes and my, especially matte blushes, and my bronzers as eyeshadows, especially because then I can kind of like keep my tones all the same. So this, we're just kind of fluffing, and we got like, it gave us like a nice more dimension, and like for me with my like eyes, I feel like it like kind of helps my eye color pop. So we're gonna go back to this guy, and I'm gonna take this little baby guy here, and we're just gonna kind of, and he's on a smaller brush, we're just gonna kind of fluff him, starting to drag it over once we get a bulk of our product on the end here. So, and then we're gonna kind of bring him down a little bit. Anyway, dippy dippy. Where you want it to be the darkest is where you put your brush first, okay? So then you are going to, you just drag it and fluff it. And there is no exact science to blending, okay? There is none. Don't let anybody try to tell you there is. It's literally just, you have to literally just kind of see where your colors are going. And sometimes you need to grab your other brush that has your other color on it. Don't add any more yet. But then you just kind of go through and buff. So what we'll eventually do with this is just kind of like, I now run it like almost underneath my eye completely, but like see how it kind of brings a little bit of like depth down here without like going crazy. If you want it to be more of like a casual kind of like thing like we're going for. I'm not going too crazy with this because I might get crazy with the eyeliner. So then at this point, like you kind of have like a lot of options. Like you're really neutral, so you could always go for like a fun like green pop, which I think is what we're gonna do. But these have, there's two really good shimmers in this too, so very good options. But I'm going to go with this lighter of these shimmers in this one, and just kind of like start it in the middle and then drag it over. And this is mostly to show that like you can do like fun weird colors like in a more everyday kind of like context without like being like super dramatic, because I don't think this is like anything crazy right now. And what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of that kind of coppery one, and I'm gonna kind of like like almost like I'm starting like on this outside and just kind of drag that over. And then just kind of pull it through the middle a little bit. So see, like that? We're not done yet, so don't be all, but placing that and just like dragging it this way to the middle to meet that green up a little bit. See? So it gives it a nice like little dimension, and I think that copper weirdly complements that green. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this brush again. I'm not gonna add anything to it. This is the one we did the dark with. And I'm just gonna kind of fluff this through that outside part a little bit. And do it over here so you can see it more. So that's just gonna kind of give us our depth and our matte-ness back in that outer part. So, and then since I went rogue with the green, I don't think I'm gonna do it, but I got this neon yellow gel liner that I'm going to, let me just swatch it and see if it's really, you can kind of see it. So I figured that would be fun to play with through like the spring and the summer. And it was, I think like $3 because it was on sale. So, oh, that's not coming off. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, the biggest thing I want to try, and I'm gonna do like my little like half wing thing with it, is I want to try this liner. It is the H2O proof eyeliner pen. So I have a tutorial on liner. My eyeliner got a little thick, so we're hoping this goes better. But anyway, I'm just gonna get into it. Okay, so I did kind of more of like a half wing, and so then since it kind of like is weirdly stopped right there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take just a little pat of that green and put it right kind of over top of that in the middle, so it kind of diffuses it a little bit. So it makes it, especially since I have like hooded eyes, like I want to learn how to do the bat wingy thingy, and when I learn it I'll teach you. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. So I'm gonna do it on this side, and hopefully you can see it easier. So I just find my lash line and drag it over, and then I just kind of start going like this against my lashes until I meet that point. So build it. Oh, that kind of did the little thing. Oh, I did a thing. Okay. Anyway, so you just put it, drag it to like here, like kind of, and then I just place in the middle, and I just start dragging over until I kind of even up that line. So crisp that up a little bit. So that's, I just kind of do like a half liner like that, because I feel like if I try to like take it across my whole eye, because my eyes are so open, that it ends up taking up my entire eyelid. Whereas, and then since I have hooded eyes, it's whatever. So that is how I do that. And then, oh, I forgot to use our highlight. You guys didn't remind me. So I'm gonna take this highlight and this little blush. It's something. Okay. It's not like blinding, but it's like also like, it's very subtle, which I'm okay with. That's fine. We don't need anything super crazy. So I think that's last thing I have to try is I have a mascara and a lipstick. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. And this is the Big Mood. It reminds me a lot of the Better Than Sex mascara, which I love, but I also hate. This is aight. It's aight. Let's see. This is my bad eye with mascara. Does anybody else have like a bad eye? Where it seems like no matter what you do, your mascara just doesn't behave? The same. Okay, now I'm doing like a second coat. Seeing if that helps. I mean, it's all right. It's pretty. It'll do. It's mascara. But I did get a little bit up on this part of my eye. So what you just do is take a clean spoolie. So this is from the eyebrow thing. I didn't use that spoolie side. You just kind of scratch it off. So, and last thing we have to check or try is this lipstick. And I've been like on the hunt for like a perfect, more pinky nude, because I end up usually getting more terracotta-y nudes. Anyway, I digress. So I'm gonna try this guy. Oh, that's perfect. That's literally what I've been wanting for so long. Like, it's really not that different from like my own lip color, but it's like, it's nice. I like it. So anyway, let me just release whatever the hell is happening to my hair. I have this really cool, I should just shave this because that's where my hair wants to part right now. And then I have postpartum hair that's growing in like fucking Skrillex and Ellie Goulding. So it is what it is. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, leave a comment below if you think I should shave that part of my my wedding's gone, so it's fine. But yeah, so this is our finished look with all of our e.l.f. products. So name another brand you want to see. I don't know if I can do a full face anytime soon, but like just I can stockpile stuff. But anyway, name another brand you want to see, and yeah, let's have a good day and go Bengals. Bye guys.